Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back to the channel. For those who don't know me, my name is Prerna and I like to share some knowledge about working as a ground staff with Qatar Airways. Today what I'm going to talk about is the very interesting topic, the one who everyone is talking about, like you want to know. Yeah, so it is about the salary which is being offered to Qatar Airways ground staff. So as a ground staff, when I joined, we were getting 3,200, around 3,200 was the basic which we used to get every month, which can be around, which is about 878 US dollars per month, approximately that. You can similarly convert to euros or whatever currency you're using. So this was something which we used to get in hand. But as I've mentioned in my earlier video, in my previous video, that the guys were allowed to take a move out, while the women who are single, or even if you're married but your husband doesn't stay in the country, then you're not allowed to take a move out. You have to stay in the company accommodation. So if you're a boy or you're a guy, you're watching this video and you're thinking, okay, how much am I going to make? So, or how much I would have had made if I joined, when Prerna joined. So they used to also get the basic, which was 3,200. But on the top of this, they were also allowed, they were also given an allowance of 1,500 Qatari riyals for accommodation. And then they were given around 400 riyals, which was their allowance for the transportation. So while we got 3,200 riyals and lots of restrictions because there are so many rules to be in the company accommodation, what they got was 3,200 riyals plus 1,500 plus 400. So they made fairly more than us, like it's almost like half the salary, more than half the salary which they used to get. And then they had the option to choose, they had the privilege to choose where they're staying, with whom they're staying, and if they want to save money, like if as a man you want to save more money, you want to send more money back home, you can go for more shared options, and then you can send more money home. Yeah, you can do that. So this was the salary when I joined, and then later I was promoted as a senior, so the salary increased, which was 3,500 riyals. But during the time when they were hosting FIFA, just before that, they actually increased the salary for everyone, which this happened after a long time. I guess about after 5 years or something, that they were actually able to increase the salary. So the salary when I left the company for seniors, it was 4,000 riyals, and for the staff, it was around 3,500. This was the salary, the basic. Yeah, this was the basic salary. But apart from this, if you're doing overtime, let's say you come during Eid or you come during off day, whenever there is rush, you come for work, you will get compensated for that. You will get more salary credited to your account by the end of the next month. About the ticket, if I have to talk, like the benefits, all the benefits which you would get. If the ticket you have to talk about, we used to get two kinds of tickets, three kinds of tickets, which were for us. So it was ID 50, ID 90, and an annual ticket. Annual ticket would be free of cost. It was free for you to travel every year, once every year. You can choose whatever destination you want it to be, whichever destination you want it to be. You can also travel to, let's say you can take the farthest destination so that you can save money on that ticket. Or you can take another flight which is like really full, because they have this flight going as per the priority of your ticket. It's not first come first serve basis, because the flights are mostly full and we have like lots of staff traveling, so they cannot be doing first come first serve, definitely. So it is as per your staff number, how long have you been in the company. The longer you have been, the better for you, the better chances. Then what kind of ticket it is. If it's an annual ticket, you have more priority. If it's an ID 50, ID 50 is more expensive compared to ID 90, because this is like you get only 50% discount. But if you're traveling on an ID 90, you get 90% discount and you're only paying 10%. So the tickets for the flights were mostly fixed. You can reschedule a flight for n number of times and there won't be any charges for that if you're traveling on a staff ticket. But there was another thing, that you would be offloaded from the flight if there are no seats. For sure, if there's someone who had paid like 50,000 and you're paying only 5,000, so definitely you're being kicked from the flight if there are no seats. So these were the three different kinds of tickets which we were provided. So ID 90 and ID 50 were unlimited. You can book as many as you want for yourself. There's no restriction as long as you have your leave approved and you have proper visa and documents, you can travel wherever you want. So you'll definitely have to pay a certain price. Those prices you can check online. If it's a longer destination, if it's a longer flight, then you'll have to pay more. And also depending on the taxes of the country, of the airport, it will depend on that. And also you have to keep this thing in mind, that it is only Qatar Airways flights that you can take on ID90 and ID50. Then you can book other flights. There is another name for this ticket. This is called ZED tickets. So you can buy tickets with other airline as a staff, which again would be cheaper, but again it would be waiting for the available. Also get tickets for your family, for your near and dear ones, your parents, your brothers, your sisters, but not your cousins, okay? Like your close family, your husband, your mother-in-law, your son, your father-in-law, your daughter-in-law, your kids. So these people, you'd be, your husband, definitely your husband. So you'd be getting tickets for these people, and they were like 10 tickets per year. And this one ticket can have up to 4 journeys. So it's not like, let's say if I'm traveling, if I want my mom to travel from Mumbai to Doha, from Doha we want to go to, maybe we want to go to Serbia, and then from Serbia we come back to Doha, and then from Doha, she goes back to Mumbai. This whole can be counted as one ticket. As long as the booking was done under 1 PNR. Then this is all one ticket. So like these, we used to get like 10 tickets a year. And then we started getting buddy tickets as well later. That was 15 privilege pass tickets. They have to fill a form. And then if anyone wants to travel, I can book a ticket for them. But there were only like 15 tickets. So not everyone can travel. And when you're traveling on staff ticket, you have to make sure of certain things, like you're following the dress code. You cannot travel in jeans and a cap or these kind of things. You have to make sure that you're traveling in casual formals, at least casual formals. You cannot drink on board, and you have to make sure that you're following the staff protocols. If you want me to talk about it, definitely I'd love to make a video which would give you a detailed information about how and what it is exactly to travel on staff ticket. Is it good, is it bad, whatever it is, I'll tell you all the inside things. Yeah. So this was about staff tickets, and we were able to get the ID50 as soon as we completed 3 months in the company. So as I have talked about in my previous video, 2 months we were already in training. So it was only 1 month after that we completed, we were able to get ID50. And after we completed 6 months in the company, we were eligible for ID90, and we were eligible for annual ticket. So annual ticket had to be used within that year. If you don't use it, will lapse. You will get discounts for various hotels, but these hotels are pretty expensive already. Like if Qatar Airways is dealing with them, they're all 5-star hotels. So even if you think about the discount that you're getting, even after that, the price is pretty high. But if you are someone who loves traveling on luxury and enjoying inside the hotel, definitely you should check those out if you're working for Qatar Airways. And we also used to get a lot of discounts on all the airport duty-free items. Like we used to get 20% discount for the staff. So all those things which were available for the food, everything, we had like 20% discount. And then apart from this, when we were living in Doha, if you're working for Qatar Airways, there were also certain stores or restaurants which would give discount if you're showing your ID to them. Your Qatar Airways ID, you can show it to them. And yeah, you might be able to get 10%, 20% discount or free entry on certain days on the beaches. I also had this huge list of all the places and the days, like, okay, this day, this hotel, this day, this bar, this day, this is free, or ladies entry, ladies night, whatever it is. So this was about the benefits that you will get working as a staff. Yeah, so you get paid, you get tickets, you can make your family travel, you can make them visit you. You'll also get discounts at lots of brands and airport duty free. So these are the major benefits that you will get as a staff. You will get to travel the world. You will get to meet a lot of people. You will also get to deal with a lot of different nationalities. This is pretty much working as a ground staff at HIA. Yeah. So this is all this is pretty much it. So if you enjoyed this video, if you feel that I have talked about what you expected me to, or if you like this video, if you enjoyed the information, please do subscribe to my channel and let me know in the comment section if there's anything else that you want me to cover. I would definitely do that. There's a lot of things that I want to talk about, but maybe if I'm missing something, your comment can just help me out with that. And